What's your name?
Gerald.
Gerald. Nice to meet you, Gerald. I'm Caleb. Let me ask you a question real quick, Gerald. What is your nationality according to the Bible? And my sister, I want you to listen too. Ezra, send a sister over here. I want her to listen. What's your nationality, my brother?
African.
You African? Okay. Now, Gerald, let me ask you a question. Did your ancestors suffer the atrocities of the transatlantic slave trade?
Oh, yeah.
You're not African then, my brother. You an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. God's praise. That's what God calls you. African is referring to a whole nother nation of people. The Africans are the ones that enslaved the Israelites, the so-called blacks. And I'm going to show you that. What's going on, my sister? How you doing? Give me that Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. Because I got to start with your nationality first. That's the most important thing. You need to know that this Bible identifies with you and your people. And every time you open this Bible, you read about your forefathers and foremothers. What's going on, my sister? What's your name? Sasha. Sasha. These your babies, my sister? All praise to the Most High. So we got Brother Gerald and Sister Sasha. So Sister Sasha, let me ask you, sis. What is your nationality according to the Bible? Where you see yourself on this sign? Gerald said African, right, Gerald? Gerald said African. What would you say, Sasha? Benjamin. That's what God calls you, sis. But you see on the right side of that, it says West Indies black. You know what happened to us in slavery? When they put us in slavery, put chains upon our necks and our feet, they changed our nationality. They divided us as a people. They started with changing our nationality, giving us different religions, giving us politics to divide us as a people. I'm going to show you an Israelite according to the Bible. Give me that, Deuteronomy 28:15.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Now, Sasha and Gerald, I want y'all to listen to what Moses is saying. Y'all familiar with Bible history by any chance? Okay, my sister familiar with it. What about you, Gerald? Okay, so Moses said, but if thou wilt not hearken to do what?
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He said, hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, meaning what? God's commandments, his laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
The Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes.
Gerald and Sasha, I want y'all to be honest with me. Be honest. Do we keep God's laws as a nation of people?
Oh, no.
Sasha said no immediately. Gerald, you did too. My brother, what's going on, my brother? What's your name? Maurice. Do we keep God's commandments as blacks and Hispanics? Yeah, we do? No, do we? Do we keep God's commandments? We do keep them. Tell me a commandment that we keep as a people. Exactly, because we don't. We don't, my brother.
My brother Jay
All
Sean
right.
right here.
Jay Sean. What's going on, Jay Sean? So I'm dealing with my family right here. I just asked the brothers and my sister right here, do we keep God's commandments in our communities?
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even too familiar with it.
You not, and that's fine, my brother. But that's why God brought you here.
I don't really too much see it. Niggas do that, but
Okay.
I ain't see it.
Okay, so everybody can agree that we do not keep God's commandments, correct? Keep reading. What's
And his statutes, which I commanded this day. That all,
God commanded us to keep his commandments and statutes, right? Read.
that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Wait, hold on. I want y'all brothers to listen. So God said that curses will come upon us as a nation of people, the Israelites on this sign. It will come upon us and we will be overtaken with curses. Now y'all tell me, Gerald, is a curse a good or a bad thing? It's bad. Sasha, you agree with that? You agree with that, my brother? What about you, brother? A curse is a bad thing. Now, y'all tell me if this next thing I'm going to read applies to our people. Give me verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Where do you see predominantly blacks and Hispanics? Where do we live?
In the city.
In this, what did the Bible just say?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Gerald, does that apply to us?
Oh, yeah.
Sasha, does that apply to us? Maurice, does that apply to us? Who was God speaking to? The Israelites. He said, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Did this not happen to us as a nation of people? Gerald, Sasha, Maurice, I want y'all to look at this sign. Did this happen to our people? The so-called Jamaicans, West Indies, the blacks? This happened to us, right? He said, cursed shalt thou. Your ancestors would be cursed in the field if you do not observe to do my laws, statutes, and commandments. Our ancestors were put into slavery because they broke God's commandments. We are here in slavery today because we break God's commandments. That's why most of us work 9 to 5. You could barely pay your bills. You maybe got $50 left over to play with, $100, breaking your back to pay your bills, and you have nothing left over. Why? Because God said you would be cursed in the field. Does this apply to us? Yes, right? Give me verse 48. I'm going to give y'all another curse. I'm going to show y'all that this Bible is applying to you. Verse 48, read that.
Verse 48.
Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger,
In what?
and hunger, and in
Now y'all tell me, we all eat every single day. When y'all are hungry, where do y'all go to get food? You said Burger King? Oh, the kitchen. Okay, before I get in the kitchen, where you go?
Go to the grocery store.
What grocery store? We gotta get specific now, Gerald.
Walmart.
Walmart. Who own Walmart?
Yeah, man, I said.
The white man. What about you, Sasha? Where you go to get something to eat, sis? The grocery store? What grocery store? Walmart, right? So we all shop at Walmart, all right? Tops, Wegmans, Price Right. These are establishments that are owned by the so-called white man. God said we will have to serve our enemies for hunger and what?
And in thirst.
And in thirst. Now, y'all probably go to them same places to get water, right? We all drink Portland Spring, Deer Park, Aquas, right? The white man owns those. Read.
And in nakedness.
If you check your clothing, it's not going to be made by your brother. It's not going to be made by you, Sasha, by you, Gerald, by you. Right, but that's not our people, bruh. Those are our enemies. He said nakedness. Read.
And in one of all things. And he shall put a...
That same man that we have to get food, water, and clothing from with what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Now, I want y'all to look at this sign. Stay with me. I don't want to lose y'all. My brother, I see you just walked up too, bro. I want you to look at this sign. He said that same man you would have to go to for clothing, for water, for food, for shelter. That same man will put a physical yoke of iron upon your neck until what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee. That's why, my brother, you walked up and said that you were African. My sister, you said Jamaican. My brother, right? What you said, brother? He said Jamaican. That's not our nationality. God said that we will be destroyed as a people. Not only would our nationalities be changed, but we will serve different religions, different gods. You agree with that, right, bro? What's your name?
Jojo.
Jojo, what's going on, my brother? We will serve different religions. Now, let me ask y'all this. This is an interactive platform. I want interaction from all y'all. Who is a Christian? Raise your hand. You a Christian? What you, bro? What's your religion?
I had got baptized.
Oh, he got baptized. Okay. What about you? So Christianity, Muslim. Christianity, Muslim. What about y'all? Give me verse 64. What's you? Christianity, Muslim, Islam? Not sure? Not sure? Give me verse 64. So my brother said he got baptized, Muslim, Christianity. I'm going to show you that in the Bible. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64.
Now, everything I've read thus far, does it apply to our people? So who does that make us? I want to hear y'all say that. Who are we then? The Israelites. That's who we are, God's chosen people. In the Bible, all we are, we're just connecting the dots in the spirit of the Lord. We're connecting the history with the Bible, showing that we are God's chosen people. Give me verse 64. My sisters, how y'all doing?
They want to know their nationality.
I'm going to show y'all according to the Bible. So we dealing with this all family right here. Hold on just 1 second, Jojo. We showing according to the Bible. Y'all look at this sign. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. God calls us the Israelites. That's who we are. Do you know how your ancestors got over here to America? On a boat. The sister said on a boat. Who agrees with that? Raise your hand. On a boat, on a ship. Was it Royal Caribbean? What kind of boat? It wasn't Royal Caribbean, right, Gerald? What kind of boat was it? A slave ship. A slave ship. I'm going to show the image again. A slave ship. That's how we got over here. Give me verse 64. I'm going to show you that's in the Bible. Have y'all ever read that in the Bible? No, right? Y'all never read that in the Bible. I'm going to show you that. Read that. Verse 64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
God said, I will scatter you, the children of Israel, amongst all people. That's why we think we Muslim, Gerald. That's why we subscribe to Rastafarianism. We Baptists, we Mormonism, Seventh-day Adventists. God don't call us that. God don't call us that. He said, I will scatter you among all people. Read.
From one end of the earth.
From one end of the earth.
Even unto the other.
Like you said, my sister, boats, ships, slave shackles. Read.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Now God said once you will be scattered into the four corners of the earth, you will serve other gods. Read.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
So he was specific. Your fathers have not known these gods. Read.
Even wood.
Even what?
Even wood.
And what?
And stone.
Now y'all tell me, what are the two biggest religions that blacks and Hispanics are in? Christianity. That's the cross. That's the cross, the wooden cross. What about the stone?
You got Catholicism too.
Yep, Catholicism, that goes into Christianity. But what about the stone? What religion worships a stone? Islam. Islam. That makes sense, right? The two biggest religions that we are in is Christianity and Islam. Now, my sisters, I want y'all to pay attention. Does that fit us as a race of people? Did that happen to our people? That didn't happen to us? We wasn't brought over here on slavery, on slave ships? Oh, it did, so it does fit us. Okay, so Did y'all look at this sign? Who does that? Y'all gotta go. Let me give y'all something real quick before y'all go. Now I see y'all got the y'all just got back from cheering, or y'all about to go cheer? Okay, give me 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. I want to show y'all a law real quick before y'all go, because y'all my sisters and I love you. I'm gonna deal with y'all. I got you, sis. I got you. So this is gonna be for all of y'all. 1 Timothy 2 and 9 and then Leviticus 19 and 29. Because it's 2 baby girls, or I didn't see them when they 2 baby girls. All right, so sis, you as their mother, you have to instill morals in them to be godly women as they come up. These are young princesses. These are royalty. Y'all sisters too, young brothers. Y'all royalty. The blood that flow through y'all veins is royal blood. I want y'all to listen to this. 1 Timothy 2 and 9.
Read that. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. Read. In like manner also that women adorn themselves.
That women
adorn themselves in modest apparel.
God said to adorn yourself in modest apparel. Modest apparel. Hold on, sis. You started walking away when that came out. Give me Leviticus 19 and 29. He said, I got you. He said adorn yourself in modest apparel, meaning what? Not sexually revealing. I know y'all sisters are cheering, but that's not of God. That's not of God, my sister. Because guess what? Most of them brothers with Wildcats, what school is that?
Wilson.
Wilson. I know Wilson is off the chain. It's crazy. Them brothers is just going to have sex with y'all. So me as y'all brother, I got to put y'all in the game. I wasn't always in this. I was a nigga. I know how brothers think. So if they see y'all in the cheer squad, what you think them brothers going to want to do to y'all? Use and abuse you. Leave you with children as single mothers. That's not of God, my sisters.
No.
That won't happen. That won't happen? Hey, come on, bro. You crazy. Give me Leviticus 19 and 29.
Leviticus chapter 29, 19 and verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
And that's what that is. I want y'all to look. The guy said don't prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a whore. I should not be able to see your cleavage or your ass. I should not be able to see that. That is for your husband. We as your brothers are going to hold you accountable. We love y'all sisters. We want y'all to get y'all minds right, get yourselves together so y'all can get godly husbands that's going to take care of you and your children. Your ass should not be out. Your chest should not be out. That's for your husband. Give me that in Ezekiel 16 and 44. Now this applies to you, my sister, and I'm going to build with y'all brothers. Ezekiel 16 and 44, because the sister said she got to go. Do you understand that, sister? It said do not prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a whore. Now, sister, let me ask you, are you with your the father of your children? Are y'all married? You're not married. Y'all about to get married. Okay. Give me that. Ezekiel 16 and 44.
Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother.
As is the mother.
So is the daughter.
You can't break that proverb, sis. So as you come up, sis, if you're not instilling God's commandments within them, if you're not teaching them God's laws, they're going to conform after you naturally, sis.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is